Bliss, are you sleeping in the small little puppy bed? Your bed's there. You are laying here. Do you want me to at least like put that bed on top of your bed so that you can like, it looks so uncomfortable. Oh my goodness, Bliss. You're too big for that bed. Do you just not care? You're just gonna get comfortable there? Okay. Good evening, guys, and happy Wednesday to all of your sunshiny faces. I think I mentioned to you guys in yesterday's vlog that me and my mom were going out for lunch with my aunt today. So I ended up actually falling asleep kind of late last night because I decided to stay up and read. And the chapter that I was on was like pretty long, so I ended up staying up pretty late, and then I had to get up kind of early because, again, it wasn't insanely early, but sort of early for me. I think my mom woke me up about 9 o'clock so that we could go. I think we were meeting her there at noon maybe or something like that, and we were leaving around 11 o'clock or something close to there. So she ended up waking me up so that I could get ready and everything like that. So like I said, I got up kind of early and went to bed pretty late last night. But okay, it's weird because some days I will wind up with like 4 hours of sleep. And I honestly like never wind up like falling asleep or like needing to take a nap, almost hardly ever. For some reason today I was just so exhausted. When I ended up coming home, I ended up watching TV, and I ended up dozing off probably twice and ended up falling asleep. So now, although I am still tired, I'm going to bed early tonight because my mom actually has to go to work tomorrow. She's filling in for somebody, and so she's going at like, I think at 3 o'clock or 3:30 or something like that is when her shift is starting. I think she's working half of the shift maybe, or something like that. Like somebody's working like half of that shift. Whoever normally has that shift is off, so I don't know, but my mom's, like I said, filling in, but I think it's only for half of like that shift time. So she's gonna be working from like 3:30 I think until 7 in the morning. So she actually will be getting up earlier than my dad, who normally winds up getting up at like 3 o'clock. So I'm thinking like, okay, if she's getting up at, you know, 2 o'clock or whatever, I need to also to make sure that I go to bed early. Well, not go to bed, but just like make sure that I take a shower and stuff like that, because honestly sometimes I don't take a shower until like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, you know, sort of like that. So since I know that she has to get up again, and might even be up earlier than that, I need to try and take a shower at least earlier. So it's actually 11 o'clock right now, and I'm gonna go take a shower. And then honestly though, if I'm not feeling super tired, I might just watch another episode of my TV show, which I've actually been watching. It's on the Discovery, like we don't have the Discovery Plus, but we have it through Amazon. So I just like watch it off the Amazon Prime because that's how we like have that subscription. I think everything else we have like sort of individually or whatever, but I know all of that stuff that I can watch like from Discovery is on like I can watch it through Amazon, because like I said, we have that like package or whatever. So or we pay for it through there. So anyways though, what I've been watching on there though, which I've been huge into, and I've always loved like everything about like history and stuff like that. But the funny thing is, to me, I always feel like the History Channel or like history shows, or again like not necessarily just the History Channel, but any channels that are sort of about history, a lot of the time they always just, I don't know, they're just not super like engaging. They also always seem super outdated too a lot of the times. But one of my favorite shows that's actually on I think it's on the Science Channel is Unearthed. That's probably one of my favorite ones to watch. And so the latest season I think was the 2022 or 2020 season, 2021 season or something like that. And I don't know if they have any more seasons that they're going to be coming out with, but I've actually absolutely loved that. I honestly started watching it when it was like early on, like one of the first couple seasons, and so I've, like I said, been watching that a lot, and I'm actually almost done with, like I said, like caught up to the newest one. So anyways though, I was watching that like today, and that's when I ended up falling asleep. So then I had to rewind it, rewatch it again. But I might wind up watching that, like I said, when I get out of the shower, just to, like, if I'm not tired, or I might wind up reading. So I don't know, depends. It's weird because a lot of times too, just because I'm so used to, like, my routine has always been to, like, take a shower before I go to bed. Like, this goes back to all the way when I was in high school. I could never get up early enough to take a shower before I go to school, so I always take a shower before I went to bed at night. And so when I was, like, in school, like, I would always shower before I went to bed. And then for, like, the first year after high school, I was like, oh, I'll shower in the mornings. And that, I don't know why, did not work out very well for me. And, like, I was like, I don't know, just it would always feel like I had a really slow start to my day or my mornings and stuff like that. And then too, if, like, I had to get up to do something, you know, like in the morning, like, again, we had to go out to, again, like today, lunch, or we had to go out somewhere in the morning and I didn't have enough time to take a shower, then I would just feel all disgusting and gross because, like, I didn't get a shower that day. So, like I said, I almost always take a shower before I go to bed. I'm in, like, the mindset where, like, as soon as I'm done taking a shower, like, instantly my body's like, you're tired. Sometimes I will get in bed though and then I can't fall asleep, but, like, I'm not, like, I'm just tired. Like, I just don't want to do anything. Like, my brain shuts off, like, after I take a shower, because I think I'm so conditioned to associate, like, shower, bed, like, that's it. It's weird because when I do, like, you know, in the summertime and stuff like that, if I'm working in the garden or we're doing something dirty outside, you know, and I'm all hot and sweaty and gross and everything like that, or, you know, again, digging around in vegetable gardens and that kind of stuff, or other projects, you know, whatever, and I have to take a shower during the day, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for bed now. Like, you know, my body is just sort of, like, shuts down. Like, even if it's just, like, midday or, like, the afternoon or something like that, I'm still like, okay, I'm done for the day. Like, I'm not gonna get up and do anything else. And on top of that too, I'm normally tired because I was doing something else all day. But again, like, I'm just normally, like, super tired, and again, conditioned to associate, like, shower is, you know, then bedtime. So like I said, I don't know, I might get out of the shower and then be completely, like, done with the day, but and just want to go straight to sleep. I don't know, because like I said, I already fell asleep twice today. But anyways though, with my aunt today, where we ended up going, we ended up meeting up with her, and we ended up going to this really cool, actually this really old house, and I think it's actually celebrating its 100th birthday this year. And I don't know if it's celebrating its 100th birthday as far as, like, when it was built, or how long it's actually been a like, store. So it has all of the rooms. I think my mom said it has something like 67 or 100 and something rooms, and I think the entire first floor is all like, shopping. I don't know about the other floors. There's definitely other floors in the building, but you know, like, it's a multi-story building, but it's like in a really old house. So again, there's multiple stories to it, but the shopping is all on the first floor, and each different room is set up with, like, you know, lotion and, you know, like, body, you know, care stuff. And then there'll be another room with, like, candles, and there was one with tea, and there's another, like, candy shop. There's all kinds of stuff. There's, like, toy rooms, there's again, clothing, jewelry, all kinds of stuff. There's tons and tons of different rooms, and, like, again, each of them are, like, little sort of rooms, because again, it was a house, but it's really cool. Then in the center, they actually have this really cool atrium, and it's actually where the, like, restaurant is. So they normally do, like, a lunch and brunch sort of thing, and again, we went there for lunch. I think they do lunch during the weekdays, and I think on the weekends they do, like, brunch. But we ended up going there, and they didn't really have anything that was, like, vegetarian for me to eat. Everything was sort of like sandwiches and stuff like that. So we ended up, I actually ended up ordering off this sort of the kids menu. So I had this amazing, what I ended up getting was a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And at first I was like, I'll just get, like, the grilled cheese, because honestly, it's grilled cheese. I make that for myself at home. It's not like a kid's sort of thing. But when I saw that, my aunt was like, oh, that sounds really interesting. And I was like, you know what, that does kind of sound interesting, because again, I was gonna go with sort of just the basic grilled cheese. And then I was like, and I don't make myself, like, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all that much. I actually like peanut butter and honey sandwiches more, but I kid you not, guys, I don't know why I never thought to make a grilled peanut butter and jelly sandwich before, but oh my goodness, it was so stinking good. And like I said, it was off the kids menu. So it was actually, like I said, really tasty, and it was really nice lunch. Too, and thankfully too, like I feel like if it was not, and it was like an adult's meal, I probably actually wouldn't have finished it in the amount of time that we were like there for lunch, and I'd have to have like leftovers or just not finish it or whatever. But it was like enough where like I actually ended up finishing it perfectly fine, you know, in the amount of time that we were there for. And so I didn't have to carry leftovers around with me, or like I said, you know, just not finish it or whatever. So kids menu actually worked out perfectly for me today. So like I said, that's what we ended up doing today. We were actually going out for lunch specifically, but then did a little shopping, and then we actually walked down the street to a different place where they had it was like a chocolate shop. It wasn't in the building that we were in, but it was down the street, and like there's a lot of shopping on the street that we were on, and so we ended up going down the street to a chocolate place, and my aunt actually ended up getting us all little like ice creams. So it was super good too. I got a toffee, like vanilla sort of ice cream, which it was funny though, because we were like walking around, and I was like, I either, like my mom was asking me like, oh, what do you want? And I was like, I probably either want like a because honestly guys, I love peanut butter cups, especially like homemade peanut butter cups, or like, you know, like actual like chocolate shop peanut butter cups, not like Reese's. Reese's are good, but believe me, like you have not had a real peanut butter cup until you've had like a chocolate shop, candy shop sort of like a peanut butter cup. And so that's what I was sort of looking for, and I didn't see any. And then too, since they had the toffee, like it was the toffee ice cream, I also didn't see toffee anywhere, and I was like, because I didn't really just want chocolate. So then when we actually saw that they had ice cream, that's when I was like, okay, yeah, let's get ice cream instead. But I would have loved some like either peanut butter cup or again the toffee that they had, because I think the best kind of toffee is the stuff that's literally like melt in your mouth, and that was exactly how this like this ice cream was. I probably my two favorites, like I don't know, I wouldn't say my two, yeah, probably honestly my two favorites like sweets would probably have to be like toffee, but again, it has to be like homemade, like, and I've tried to make it myself, I'm not very good at it. It has to be like, I don't just like the Heath bar, like it's not like, it's crunchy almost, like I like that melt in your mouth, like sugary like toffee. And the same thing too with like a peanut butter cup. Again, Reese's peanut butter cups are amazing, but I can only eat like a couple of them, like, and then I'm like, okay, this is, you know, kind of monotonous, or like, you know, I just get sick of like too much chocolate. I feel like toffee or peanut butter cups that are from homemade, I would probably eat those till I threw up, honestly. Like, if not, like, the Reese's peanut butter cups, like Heath bar, like, I'll eat it, but, like, again, it's, like, when you've had, again, the real stuff, it's, like, this is not, it just, again, it's really good, but there's just something about homemade stuff. The other stuff, I'd probably be like, okay, I'm done with this, you know, like, I eat half of a, you know, Heath bar, or I'd have, like, a, you know, 2 or 3 little you know, Reese's peanut butter cups, and then be like, okay, I'm done with this. Those are the only things that I actually think that I would eat until I, like I said, I couldn't eat anymore. So like, I don't think that there's really any other candy like that that I would, or sweets that I actually would, because I'm not a big sweets person, but those are the only two, like I said, but they have to be like homemade, or, you know, again, like a chocolate shop sort of place where you get those from, but they're expensive, so that is why I'm normally not getting them very often. So anyways though, guys, like I said, I'm gonna get to bed early tonight and take a shower early tonight. Most likely, even still, if I get out of the shower and still wind up watching TV, I'll still probably wind up falling asleep pretty early. So anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog with a haul for you guys from Meijer. I did finish that though. I didn't wind up getting to too much today, because like I said, once I came home, for some reason I was just exhausted. I feel like I was just tired too from like I don't know, I just sort of felt out of it, like while we were even out shopping and stuff like that too. Like, I just felt tired, and I was like, I feel like I can't really enjoy this, because I feel like I didn't get a lot of sleep either too. So I don't know if that was what it was, but I didn't end up, you know, because I again was just like, oh, I'll just watch like an episode when I came home, because I was actually really cold because we had the ice cream and it's kind of chilly out now. After having the beautiful 75-degree weather that we had. It rained like all day yesterday, and now today it's like freezing cold, but again, we ended up eating eating the ice cream, and while it was still nice out, and again, it wasn't too bad, like I'm always cold, so when we came back home, I was like, I'm just gonna snuggle under the blankets and watch like an episode, and like I said, then I ended up falling asleep, and then, you know, so anyways, I didn't wind up getting to too much today, but I did wind up making my grocery list for today, which was good. Everything but Jewel is pretty much done. So anyways, guys, I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give the old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.